The Steve Harvey Marjorie Harvey cheating scandal has gone that one step further, as now there's been the news that Marjorie is looking to take a large sum of his money. Over these past few days, weeks, there's been countless rumors that Marjorie cheated on Steve Harvey with his own bodyguard, William Boom Boom Freeman. And as we checked out in our previous video, he had a reputation for being a pimp in some circles, which, while lending a touch of scandal to his name, also reflects a guy who had experience navigating society's seedier side. We'll be checking out all the most recent details, so make sure to stick around till the end for the full scoop. Before falling in love with Steve Harvey, Marjorie was apparently engaged with two people who were involved in drug distribution. Her past romances have regularly been the focus of tabloid gossip. These previous relationships and Big Boom's background point to a trend where Marjorie is drawn to guys with complicated histories. Big Boom, Steve's bodyguard, was constantly beside Marjorie, and over time, rumors started to spread about the nature of their relationship. Were they only acquaintances because of their shared link with Steve? Or was there something deeper simmering under the surface? Although there is no concrete proof to support the rumors that Marjorie and Big Boom were having an affair, some people refer to their body language when they were out in public, while others mention undisclosed sources claiming to have witnessed their closeness. The rumors concerning Marjorie and Big Boom, in particular considering his background, would surely be reason for concern if they are true, because Steve Harvey has always been protective of his family's reputation. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. This way, you'll never miss out on any future celebrity videos similar to these. A perfect example of how Steve Harvey is very protective, especially when it comes to Marjorie, was when he gave a speech in front of hundreds of people and explained how he would literally sacrifice his life for her.
That's mine right there. Yeah, I own you and you own me. I will kill everybody in here about your ass. Please understand that about the way I love you, Marjorie Elaine. You understand me? I kill everybody in here. I swear to God I will. You can ask the Lord about me. I'll kill every...
Which, when hearing that, you would want to hope she would maintain her loyalty to him, but as we've seen with her past, when it comes to her ex-husbands, she clearly has a gravitating pull towards criminals. This clip picked up a lot of attention with over 4 million views. But fans had some mixed opinions with comments like, Steve Harvey left his wife for another woman. The goal is to not meet a Steve Harvey. Usually the ones coming this strong are doing something behind the scenes. He's talking like that because he finally found a woman that respects him, treats him right, and gives him a peace of mind. Marjorie Harvey nearly served time in prison during her first marriage, according to her ex-husband Jim Townsend. According to a 2017 Radar article, Townsend was a significant drug dealer who was sentenced to over 30 years in jail after attempting to buy cocaine that weighed as much as a typical 12-year-old youngster. We were legally married when I got arrested. We lived in Memphis and had a great life together. Townsend told the Globe of his relationship with Marjorie. Townsend said that the FBI had evidence linking his brother and Marjorie to his illicit organization, but he informed Radar we cut a deal that they wouldn't indict them. Townsend confessed to the Globe that Marjorie had her own pub at the time, but federal authorities closed it down because they believed it had been bought with his ill-gotten cash. Townsend was scheduled to serve his whole life in jail. But in 2017, former President Barack Obama granted him a pardon. Townsend said that despite their separation while he was jailed, he and Marjorie stayed in touch up until she started dating Steve Harvey. Townsend revealed to Radar in 2019 that he wrote a memoir while imprisoned during part of his leisure time. He hinted that it will contain information regarding his connection with Marjorie, even though he hadn't finished it at the time of the interview. "I have no allegiance to Marjorie. She showed her hand," he said. Now that we have some backstory to Marjorie's troubled past when it comes to men that she dated and even got married to, you can see why people are kicking up a fuss about this bodyguard scandal, as he has a scandalous history himself. According to his own website bio, Freeman admits that while he was a pimp, he preyed on women to gain a sense of power and self. In his bio, he describes himself as a celebrated speaker, author, and celebrity bodyguard, and he claims that this has altered his life. Rumors have been flying since the shocking allegations that Marjorie Harvey had an affair with William Big Boom Freeman, raising questions about the stability of Harvey's marriage and their harmonious family. Before we go further into the video, considering Marjorie's past with the men she has dated, do you feel these recent claims have some credibility, or is it all just speculation? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Many fans have posted conflicting views on these recent allegations of cheating, including Marjorie wanted a bag, Steve had it and she grabbed it, that's it, that's all. Adopting her child and was not taking care of his twins. See, if something happens to Steve, her daughter will be provided for. Steve wants to leave, but his pockets will be drained. What do we expect from a woman who dated questionable gangster men? I will say, surrounding yourself with ex-pimps and marrying women whose ex-husbands are dope dealers is not the route I would have taken. I try not to be judgmental, and everyone has their preference, but those are some really head-scratching decisions, which does seem to be the main stance everyone is taking, as considering her past marriages, getting with someone that was an ex-pimp would seem outrageous to the normal person. But Marjorie has seen this all before, so it's not exactly groundbreaking news for her. One incident where Steve Harvey appeared to get a lot of backlash was when he referred to his wife as his and his only, where people thought he thinks of Marjorie as a possession.
I got in trouble on one time. This group came after me because I said Marjorie belonged to me.
And they said she's not a possession. She's a person. She's a human.
She is. She mine. What is you talking about? She belonged to me, but I got news for you. I'm hers. I belong to her.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and he even claims that she feels the same way about him always being hers. Just that labels are becoming more consistent because of the new generation. Since in the end, if you choose to get married, your spouse will actually belong to you. When Steve Harvey was performing a stand-up routine at a Memphis comedy club in 1987, he first saw Marjorie, the woman who would become his wife. She arrived late and grabbed a seat in the front, where Steve spoke to her personally while performing. The very first thing I said to Marjorie was, "I don't know who you are, but I'm going to marry you one day." That was the beginning, Steve says. Marjorie said what she thought of everything during an ad break on Steve in 2018 about the crucial day they met. "I thought he was gonna give me the business because he got real quiet. He was just staring at me." She added, "I thought I was gonna become part of the show. He finally realized he's gotta say something. He was like, 'Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna marry her.'" Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos. And turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.